A manufacturing bill workflow has been added to the Products tab on the Attaché desktop. This provides ready access to the product inquiry, the Clearview Products dashboard, and 4 commonly used bill of material tasks: create bill, create production batch, print the picking list, and manufacture. On the product master file, you can now specify if a product is a raw material component. This will prevent raw material items accidentally being sold when they are only to be used for manufactures. Bill of material related options have been added to the product special maintenance. This will allow for bulk updates of products. On the Modify Code tab, the bill of material related options are the product type. Here you can set it to a standard bill or leave it as it is. The raw material item can be set to yes or no or leave as is. The Copy Associated Bill of Material checkbox is used when you're copying products. If you select this box, then the contents of the Bill Details tab for the original product will be copied across to the newly created products. The Clear Associated BOM checkbox is used when modifying existing products. If you select this checkbox, then the contents of the Bill Details tab will be removed for those products in the selected range. When adding a bill to a production batch, you can edit the recipe for a specific production batch to allow for one-off manufactures. For example, a customer would prefer a specific type of wood in their cabinet. Rather than changing the default recipe, it can be adjusted for this one production. To do this, select the bill line of an unstocked production batch, and then choose Zoom in F8 to open the bill production detail screen. Here you can change the quantities or the components of that bill for this batch. This customer has asked for the wood used in their cabinet to have a brown varnish. We can now save the changes and select Zoom out F12 to return to the production batch entry screen. Once production batches have been created and stock reserved for them, use the production run task to bulk manufacture these batches. This is found under Transactions, Products, Bill of Materials, Production Run. You can define which production batches to include in each production run by selecting from the following. All production batch numbers within this range will be manufactured in this production run. All batches within the defined due date range will be manufactured. The last option is to include unstocked batches together with those stocked batches in this production run. The reserving process will be run before the manufacturing of those unstocked batches. Once you are happy with the ranges selected, click F9 Accept to start the production run. A production picking slip is available to view a list of the stock required to manufacture a production batch. Picking slips can be automatically set to print when a production batch is marked as stocked. To enable the auto print of picking slips, in the Product options, on the Other tabs option, select Print Picking Slip at time of entry. To print an individual picking slip as required, select the production batch number in the production batch entry screen, and then click Picking Slip F7. This report will display the components that are required to be picked. In order to print picking slips for multiple production batches, choose Print Picking List from the workflow. The bills included in a multiple picking slip report are controlled by one or more of the following ranges: bill code range, production batch range, and the bin range. Other options for the picking slip print include consolidating bills. When multiple bills are on a production batch, this option will display the report with the total number of each component to be picked, rather than being grouped by each bill. The Print Quantity on Hand checkbox will allow you to include the quantity on hand for each component. The Print Manufactured Batches checkbox, if selected, this report will also include batches previously manufactured. Finally, select Print F9 to print the picking slip report. Once production batches have been manufactured, you can delete multiple batches at a time. The Delete Historic Batches task is located under Transactions, Products, Bill of Materials, Delete Historic Batches. To select batches for deletion, choose one or more of the following ranges: the batch number range, batch date range, or the manufacture date range. Once you have set the required ranges, select Accept F9 to delete those batches.